Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am back. Today is August the 7th, 2022, and it's about time. Yes, it's about time for me to come through again and do another price prediction in the market for the graph. Could we possibly see this cryptocurrency break back down to 10 cents? I'm going to talk about that today. Before I do, I'm going to go through my last price prediction because you guys can see at what was that, May? Towards the ending of May, I was looking for the price in the graph to go up and it didn't even do it. So that particular sense, I did not get that correct. I'm going to show you at what point should we have let this play go and went and played the downside. All right, I'm going to show you all that as well too. So if y'all appreciate it, hit the like button, share the video, also subscribe here to my channel. I want you all to become part of the winning team, a part of a team that gives you all price prediction and forecast in a simplistic way so that you all can learn from it and that you can learn how to walk on your own as you come here and move throughout the cryptocurrency space. All right. It doesn't have to be complicated, for real. I'm being dead serious. It doesn't have to be complicated in understanding how the market works. In a cryptocurrency space, in stocks, in commodities, it doesn't really matter. If there's a market, we should be able to tell where the market is trying to go. So let's talk about this real quick. First, let's go through the price action in the graph since my last video, which was done on May the 22nd. All right, you guys can see it right there in front of you. I was looking for the price in the graph to go up and it did not even happen. So now, logically, let's try to use this as a learning opportunity to try to figure out at what point will we have said, okay, cool. It doesn't look like the price wants to go up in the graph. Let me go ahead and exit out my position. Can you see that? The market gave us a clue right here. It gave us a clue right here. So the market happened relatively quick. So we did a price prediction right here on the 22nd of May. Next day, on the 23rd, the market and the graph went high, but closed at the low end of the bar right here alongside our ascending line, right? So that's one clue to tell us that, hey, you're looking for the price to go up, but the market is looking for the price to go down. That's one clue. Now, the second clue occurred here because on the 24th of May, the market didn't move. The 25th of May, the market didn't move. So we would have stayed in our position, right? We would have said, okay, cool. We do understand and recognize that weakness did come in on the 23rd, but it doesn't mean that you need to exit out immediately. Give the market time, because on the 24th, the buyers actually came into the market on that day and they actually maintained price on the 25th as well. But the second clue occurred here on the 26th. To where we got another indication that the market is still falling to the downside. These are all clues to tell us that the market is still weak. Now you guys can see it. 27, 28, 29th, 30, and as well as the 31st, market came right back up to where we broke even. But then the next day, June the 1st, we came right back down. So the market was trying to move up. I give the market credit. We were in position to anticipate that move higher. It just didn't happen, and it will go that way. We give them credit because the market anticipated. They try to move the market up. I mean, what can we do if they cannot take price into our price target area? Only thing we could say is, hey, they tried. So they tried and it didn't work out. So yeah, we didn't get this correct. 16.62% loss into the market in the graph on that prediction. Because the market ultimately, you guys can see it, let me extend this out, came all the way down to like 8.5 cents. That would have been 47, almost 50% loss right there. But here we are today. To get out the market now, we'll be down 21.25%. All right, now let's get back into position. Let's see what the market's anticipated to do in the graph now. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you where the buyers are at, okay? The buyers into the market in the graph came through right around here. So now we know, we got it. We know where the buyers are at. The buyers here into the market in the graph, let me show it to you, okay? Let me give it to you a little bit clean. I want to show you how you can tell that buyers came into the market in the graph, right? So you guys can see on these particular days right here, the market in the graph traded above this horizontal line, which is around 9 cents, right? We have what, 2 days here, the 12th and the 13th of July. And look, all these days here, the 30th, July the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, even the 5th. Price in the graph did not fall below 9 cents. We started the support right here on the 15th of July, even here on the 18th. So this is where the buyers are at, period. So we understand that as long as the price in the graph maintains this 9 cent area, we're going to play at least the market in the graph continuing to consolidate and the buyers to continue to prop up the the cryptocurrencies price right there around 8-9 cents. All right, we got that. Now, where are the sellers? Can you see where the sellers are at? Let me show it to you, because the sellers are right here. The sellers in the graph are positioned around what, 14 cents? Because on the 29th of July, the 30th, even on the 31st of July, the price in the graph could not trade above 14 cents, maybe 14 and a half. So let's pull this forward. You guys can see right around here is where that issue is. So we ran across support in the graph back towards mid-May. Ended of May, the market held 14 and a half cents as support. So we got that. This is where the sellers currently are positioned into the market in the graph. Okay, so we got the areas. We know where the buyers are at. We know where the sellers are at. Now we need to try to figure out, is the market still bullish or is it bearish? What do you think? Look at these days right here and try to come up with your answer. How does the market in the graph look to you? Does that look bullish or bearish? Let's look at this on a different time frame. So this is the graph right here on the 3-day chart. Okay, and you all can see that yes, this is weakness right there. That is weakness that is being identified in the graph. Price did come down off of that weakness, but now on this current 3-day price bar, the market in the graph is not necessarily all that weak, is it? No, we're currently closed higher than the previous 3-day price bar. So that means that the buyers are coming into the market in the graph right now. Albeit there's still some sellers here because the market currently is closing off of the highs. We don't want to see that. We want to see the market close up here at the top of the price bar. So we recognize that there's still some sellers here. Okay, so this market is not massively strong. It's not massively bullish, but the buyers are there. Okay, now look at this on a weekly chart real quick, because you guys can tell that this current weekly price bar in the graph is a very small spread, right? Volume is decent. It's on average. It's not higher than what it was the previous week, but I mean, the small spread, decent amount of volume, and we're still closing towards mid bar. Yeah, that tells me that the weakness is not necessarily impacting the graph's price higher. Okay, so what do you think? Here is the graph on the 2-day chart, and I wanted to show you all that currently the market here in the graph is in a upward trend. The market currently is trending higher. So that's another positive sign that we can anticipate that the graph is still on an upward move. The weakness that came into the market here on these 2-day price bars, yeah, it came through it. It knocked the price down, but the market kind of recovered. Even with us closing off of the highs of this 2-day price bar and even that one, we're still seeing instances that the market is trying to go up. So pretty much like the last price prediction, we anticipated that the price was going to go up in the graph, right? And the market tried. We're seeing the same thing here again. The buyers are trying to move the market up, but there's so much selling going on around 12 cents to 14 and a half cents that they might give up. They might leave. The buyers might leave, and then the price will fall all the way back down to the dime. Yeah, to that dime level that I talked about. So how should we play this? I want you all to tell me, how should we look at this market in the graph right now? So I'm still going to play the strength into the market in the graph though. I'm still going to look for price to trend higher, even though I do recognize that the market in the graph is getting hit with some sellers. Yeah, we're going through that stage that the buyers are trying to take this market in the graph higher, but they're getting rejected numerous times. Okay. Now my support area is going to be around a dime. I want the buyers to maintain at least a dime for us to anticipate that the strength is still available in the market. In the graph, our first price target is already here, around 14 cents, gives us around 11.42% profitability. And my second one is going to be around 15.5 cents. Okay. So bring that over, and that's it. I'm done. Go ahead and real quick and give me your price prediction into the market in the graph. I suspect that the market is not done with moving higher, so we're going to continue to anticipate some higher prices. Our first area is going to be around 14 cents. Okay. Then the second one's going to be around 15.5. All right, cool. I'm done. Now, real quick, go ahead and give me your price prediction, your price target for the graph. Let me know where you think the market is still going to go, and we'll see which one is right. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.